Delivery. Goedemiddag, Transavia 5575, Charlie 1 for the clearance to Marseille.
5575, goeiedag. Marseille, Leco 1 November, departure runway 09, stroke 0157.
KLM 110 runway 06, Cleveland 320 with 4.
Cleveland 06, KLM 108.
Transavia 5575, runway 36 enter, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Transavia 5575, I need 20 seconds.
Roger. Tower, KLM 1870, minus 06.
Oh, the
KLM 1870, runway 06, number 2.
Transponder.
Number 2.
TRA passed. Before take checks completed, cabin okay to go. Swallow.
Plymouth Unit 050, roll indicated following sighting.
Sequence on 693.
Transavia 5575, rolling.
Aye. KLM 1870, runway 06, clear the land, 320 with 8. KLM 1870. XL 3948, runway 36 right, clear the land, 330 with 4.
XL 3948.
Rotate.
Goeiedag, KLM 1840, ILS 06.
Hello, KLM 1840, you're number 2.
Number 2.
Here's up.
KLM 7142, call 184.
Morning, my name is Michael Boeing. I'm captain with Transavia Airlines and chief pilot as well. Next to me is Erik van der Sande, and we'll be joining the flight to Innsbruck today. You'll be joining us, I better say. We just started our briefing for the flight to Innsbruck, which is a rather special airport. It's rather high at 2,000 feet. And there are some special requirements for the airfield which we want to cover as well. And some of those you will see and some of those you can't see because it is a bit too technical perhaps for you. But most things we'll try to make clear during the flight and during the preparations to start with. We're just going over the bookworks at the moment, looking into the jettison of course, looking into the briefing package we got from our operations department, and looking over the routings, any special problems with the aircraft we may have, which we don't have today. The aircraft is sound and fine. And well, that's the general outlay, and we'll start our work now, and I invite you to join us.
There it is. Now we can see here we've got 103 passengers with us, 1,648 kilos of baggage, 500 kilos of extra luggage like skis and snowboards and snow boots. And here we put in the takeoff fuel from Amsterdam to Innsbruck. We're going to take off with 7,600 kilograms of fuel.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome again on this Transavia Airlines Boeing 737-800 on our flight from Amsterdam to Innsbruck. It's nice to have you on board, and I hope you'll enjoy it. We'll be departing from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, and at the moment we are parked at gate Charlie 13, which I'll point out to you in a moment, and from there on the taxi routing. Today in the cockpit next to me is Erik van der Sande, and we'll be doing the flight together. Right, I'll show you the taxi routing. We are parked here at Schiphol at gate Charlie 13, and that means we'll get a pushback from this position, and then we taxi out Charlie 13, a pushback this way most probably, and then taxi out around this way via the Alpha taxiway, and then taxiing out to the active runway this afternoon, which is the runway 36 Central over here. So we'll be taxiing this way over the bridge, the south taxiway, then take off in northerly direction. It's a nice airport, but it's up high, and the missed approach procedures in case of an engine out, an engine failure, are rather complicated. I'll show you something on the maps why it is so special, and at the moment we're preparing for an approach from the east, and we'll hear that in a moment from air traffic control. Afterwards, van de verkeerslijn, wat about? No. Right, if we look at the maps over here, we're now slightly northwest of Munich still, so we're flying over here on the map, and we just got a direct clearance to Rattenberg, and Rattenberg is northeast of Innsbruck. That's the standard arrival. If we look at the next chart, you can also see why this is rather special. You see very high terrain all around, and just the white area is where the river Inn runs, and that's where we approach the last part. So we proceed now to Rattenberg, which you can see over here as well, and you see very high minimum safe around the airport, all based on Rattenberg NDB, so 9,500 feet in the northern part and even 14,100 feet in the southern part. Of course, those are the Austrian Alps running up quite high. Highest point of the chart you can see at 9,938 feet. The approach also starts at a rather high altitude at 9,500 feet already, and then we pick up the localizer from there on, descending at 18 miles from the airport.
Contact radar 1248.
So beautiful over here. We'll be breaking off shortly, and then we'll turn towards the Europa here, the Bridge of Europe. So we'll go from Amsterdam then towards the left, steer this way, turn to the right, and that's all visual. So you're really lucky. The weather permits us to do this.
Hi. Dominic, another neighboring information Victory
Speed. So we'll descend that. We'll take minus 1,000 feet. We're now flying almost over Innsbruck center. If we take a look slightly to the right over here, you can see the city of Innsbruck. Very nice to see over here in the valley. And you see the runway already, but of course we'll fly around and land in this direction eventually. Approaching 3,700 feet.
One, you have Boeing 737 on final 080 side. Yeah, affirmative. But by clear of traffic, clear support.
Then we look inside the engine. Everything is okay. We turn it. So you can see it's not obstructed by anything. It can turn freely.
We have arrived at Schiphol Airport, ladies and gentlemen, after a nice flight to Innsbruck. And although we fly a lot as pilots, such a flight to Innsbruck is even for us quite special and really beautiful to do. Something else, I must say I've been working with this company now for 13 years, and it's something I thoroughly enjoy doing. It's something special about the company, and I think that's the people what make it. We've got about 400 pilots in our company and about 2,000 people altogether. And it's especially the people that make it so special. The people are really fantastic. It's very nice to work with them, very professional, and what I normally say about TRANSAVIA is working in a really professional way with a big grid. And I hope it will continue like that for a long time, even though we're growing bigger and bigger. Thank you very much for joining us on the Boeing 737-800, and well, we may see you again on board next time. Thank you.